Yo, what's up? It's D Train one more time, dude. It's nice to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, man. I almost got on here a little bit late because you know, this is what happened here. See, I went to make myself some coffee, you see, and well, I couldn't find my favorite coffee mug thing, right? It's like blue with the black handle. See, when my wife drinks out of it, it like spills a little bit, like it'll drip a drop on the floor, and she's got to clean up everything. She's always cleaning stuff. So so I'm like, it's like what 12 o'clock, 11:45. I'm about to go on, right, and I can't find my favorite mug. And so I go upstairs and say, "Hey, baby," she sleep. I'm like, "You see my mug?" She's like, "Don't just. Did you look in the garage? Did you look? Did you look in the vehicles? And da, da, da. I'm tired." I'm like, "I know you threw it away. I know you threw away my mug. You never liked my mug. You always had something against that mug for some reason. I don't know what it is with Hungarians and blue mugs, but there's something there. We need to investigate." So I said, "All right, yeah, I already looked in those places, but you know what? I'll look again because I may have like overlooked the mug holder." And so, you know, you know how it goes. Sometimes you you win some, you lose some. Hmm. Man, it's almost like a simultaneous sip. That's a good sip of coffee right there, dude. So, like, the news has been crazy, man. People driving fast out there, revving up the engines. All right, so all right, so it was like, okay, so all right, let's go back. I don't know, what was it, a week ago at this point? No collusion on the Trump side with between Russia and them. And then they were like, well, he nominated Barr, and because he did that, we think there was some collusion because he looked at the thing and said, yeah, there was no collusion, even though the Mueller investigation said there was no collusion between them. And so the news is still running with it, I think. I mean, I don't watch the news that much, but I'm just like, I think that's what's going on with them. They're kind of, they're like saying, yeah, the Bill Barr or William, I don't know, Barr. Okay. And people were getting all upset because there was no collusion, even though, everybody knows there was no collusion between anybody and, whatever, except Hillary Clinton and those people and the that cabal. Am I able to say cabal? Is that a good word for that? You know. Anyway, so on the heels of that, and I'm listening to it. I'm picking up the kids. I'm listening to it like live time, right? No collusion, and then no charges against Jessie Smollett. It was like it happened at the same time. It was like, whoa, Yay, but this dude just gets off. Isn't that crazy? I mean, that's what I said like last week. I think the last two two streams ago. I was like, you never underestimate some really good representation. Like good legal representation. I mean, whether they're good or not, if they just have a habit of winning, then it's like, yeah, you might want to go ahead and invest that money. In this case, I think the attorney was like Michelle Obama. She had like Barack, the former president, as her attorney, as his her. I don't know how he identifies. I don't, whatever. And then he's like, oh man. And then I'm having a hard time trying to figure out if Rahm Emanuel is in on it because I've felt like maybe everybody knew from the beginning that he was going to get off some kind of way. That's how I felt in the beginning, like when the guy came out, the police chief came out, he was all mad. I was like, wow, man, he's upset. I mean, for a second, I was like, wow, he's really pissed off. They're gonna go after him. But then I was like, after this, I was like, maybe that was all like he was upset that he knew that they were gonna get him, charges dropped. I don't know what you think. You think I'm off base on that? I think I'm pretty solid on that one. But everybody right now is trying to act like, oh man, I didn't know what happened, and I didn't. We don't still don't know what happened. Case is sealed. Nobody knows nothing. Nah, man. Yeah, I didn't do it. I mean, they did it, and yeah, I got attacked, and yeah, I've been telling the truth the whole time. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, yeah. I got mugged. You see the cut there. Yeah. Yeah, the cameras were turned the wrong way. That's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, I've been telling the truth the whole time there. Yeah. It's- it's- I mean, look, look, dude, man, they always get away and they don't ever get to pay. They don't have to pay. They always get away and they don't never have to pay. Who's that sound like? That sounds like the lady who said that Kavanaugh did something crazy that happened with Hillary Clinton, that happened with Bill Clinton. Hell, the Clinton Foundation. Damn, the whole damn Clinton. Chelsea better watch out, man. She better change her. Oh, she did change her name. Good, 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 good. Chelsea, whatever the hell her last name is now. Yeah, so it has all the markings of all of that. All of the lies. And they saying that MSNBC or one of those stations with the Maddow. Um, but all it's gonna take is really just one story. Really. Oh yeah, we're on the story. The story of something bad within the Trump organization. And it's really bad. Like I'm talking like what tax tax return big again. I don't know. It just seems like they're on a witch hunt. They're on their way down. You know what? I forgot to tell my wife that Trump had another rally, you know, and I haven't even watched it yet, so I'm might have to go see what he said about all of this goings on. It'd be interesting. But yeah, man. So what else has been going on though? Like outside of the news, which I haven't really been up on because I've been focusing on improving, is it's been so exciting to be like to make so many mistakes. And it's great to be in an arena, to be working in an arena where you can make as many mistakes and like be happy about it because it's on your own time and you're not, it's like not harming anyone and or yourself. It's just, I mean, it's, well, I'm not saying it's just time, but it's time. I feel like time working on a craft could be time well spent. And in that type of thing, man, it's good to be able to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. You know, it's almost like you look forward to making mistakes. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, I just ran into a snag. I mean, it's not like you going out looking to mess something up, but it's like, all right, if I mess something up, can I fix it? Right? And that's a part of the growth process. You know, I mess something up. Oh, I learned how to do this or that. All right. Can I do it again? Can I repeat that? Can I duplicate it? Can I mimic it? Can I do it again? Can I fix something again? Can I fix it with confidence? Oh, that it's gonna work correctly. You know. So that's basically what I've been going through, and I've been learning a lot. So I'm not saying I'm gonna, you know, do anything spectacular, but the process is pretty, I don't know, it's pretty intriguing to me at least. So yeah, matter of fact, it's at the point where it's like, oh man, I could do this and that. If I did, and I'm thinking about it in the process of my day. As I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm thinking about things I can do or could do, what's possible. So the sooner you get to the point where you know, you're working on something, you seeing things work, and then get to a point where you have to fix something. Look at it kind of like an opportunity to learn how to get out of a snag, because that's basically what dealing with mistakes or dealing with issues is, and dealing with life. That's basically life, dude. Dealing with, shit that just comes up and happens, and then you just got to deal with it and you move forward. And then the next time you come against that type of situation, you feel more confident the next time and the next time and the next time in dealing with that situation. So, you know, don't be afraid to, you know, deal with deal with shit. Because it's all growth, man. It's all growth. I'm excited. I really am, because I'm learning some stuff. And the other part of it is the stuff that I don't know that I'm excited about learning soon. So it's we'll see how it goes. I'll keep y'all posted. Can't say too much about it right now, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, man. News is crazy. Things are happening. hopefully things smooth out soon, and we can get back to work. You know, back to what's really important. You know, and that's living, and hopefully prospering, and working towards something, and respecting people. I don't know. Yeah, respecting. Making America great again. You know, getting families back together, working together. You know, I'm not talking about like getting families out of like big ass cases, felonies and shit. Although, hey, if I was Jussie, dude, hey man, Oprah said take this shit to the grave, so that's what I'm doing, man. Hey, I'm innocent. I don't think she meant, go out there and say, they lying. I think she's just saying, okay, just quietly go off. And then after a couple months, maybe say, hey, I got my ass whipped that night, and I thought I heard somebody say something, and they said some, let some time go by. I mean, I'm not trying to coach Smollett, into like more, I ain't trying to get him out of any situations because I wasn't happy about it. But I'm just saying, if I was gonna be his like PR person, just like, you know what, just don't even make a statement, dude. I mean, you look guilty all the time when you say something. Every time you say, watch D Train's video, D Train's bunk, right? Watch it and see what he said. You just look like you guilty. I mean, seriously, I, I gotta say, now that I know that, the Journey, what is it? Journey Smollett is his sister. I'm starting to look at I'm starting to look at the great debaters a little bit differently, man. I'm like, oh man, that's her brother. That's his sister. You know what I mean? Maybe that's wrong. I mean, I'm just saying. It's like, man, she can't even act. She's hot. She look good and all. You know what I mean? She's probably the best one out of the bunch, but still, man, it's messed up. Trying to make the Trumpster look bad. That's messed up, dude. Don't ever try to make the Trumpster look bad. Ever. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. It seems like everybody that tries to make them look bad always like winds up looking bad because they do it with so much deceit and underhandedness and fraud and all kinds of, and it always gets exposed. It's almost like what's done in the dark always comes to the light, and it shines a light on how dirty these people are. Maybe that's why he was put there, because he could handle it. you know like Jesus. Hey, I can see it now. D Train compares Trump to Jesus. I sacrificed myself for the people. White Jesus, right? Hey, yeah, everybody knows Jesus is black or brown or curly hair, woolly hair, dude. Yeah, now this is the white Jesus. This is the next coming of Jesushood. Like, because they crucifying this dude's whole family. It ain't just Jesus' time, man. They went after the Jesus's family. It was, what if they like say, "All right, where's the daddy and the mama and anybody else? Shit, where's all them disciples he had?" Right? What if you know what I'm saying? Say, hey, weren't you one of them disciples Jesus had? Rufus? No, Rufus? Yeah, let's go after that dude. He like colluded with like the Romans or some shit, dude. He was in collusion with the Romans and fish and walking on water shit, yo. I saw you were there. How did they let them go? You know what I'm saying? With Trump, man, he went after everybody and him and his family and said, man, bunk all that Jesus shit, dude. Pow. Jesus. Your name is synonymous with, evil. You know, I don't know, man. Just keep coming. Yeah, but yeah, he gave all them fish and bread and stuff, but somebody died. I think they got like food poisoning. Yeah, that's because they put the foot in their mouth or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It was, they were already sick, man. They were dying from heat stroke or some shit. They were already done. I bet a lot of people died anyway on in those like hard times. Man, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's yeah. His whole crew is going through something. But I don't know. What do you think? You think he's gonna get back at somebody, some people? Somebody gonna have to go to jail, dude. You can't just be like trying to overthrow the damn president. Come on, for real. You can't just be like trying to like overthrow the whole freaking thing through this many um nefarious oh my gosh. There were so many like bad actors in that whole Russian hoax uh debacle deal that somebody's got to go to damn jail besides the people who were on the side of Trump uh in which cases where it had nothing to do with Russian collusion. They digging up shit from like y'all. Why you got to bring up old shit type shit. Like you know they blaming Manafort for some Ukrainian shit, and people are on record of funding division in Ukraine in the amounts of somewhere around what $4 billion, 4 or 5 billion dollars. Our Congress is on record of getting involved in the Ukraine Russian thing, and they going after Manafort. Come on, you got people out there fighting right now. I mean, on the border of like Russia and Ukraine, right? And like, what is it, Eastern Ukraine? No, I'm sorry, western part of Ukraine, right? And 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 you got these people on record as having something to do with it, right? Ain't none of them people having to pay for nothing, and they going after Manafort for what? Having something to, dude. Look. I know people that have gone to jail for years for knowing something. And Jessie Smollett gets off. Hillary Clinton. Man, this shit is so funny. It is so funny, man. I swear. Holy shit. Dude, you gotta find time to laugh sometimes because if you don't, man, you're gonna start crying. It's better to just cry laughing. Oh boy. Oh my god. This is amazing. I can't do it. I can't do it.